T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
I'm a lonely man. They don't tell me nothing, so I find out all I can. Little father's been running right outside my door. I can't see, but I feel it, and it helps to keep me warm. So I don't mind. No, I don't mind. It seems so. Baby, don't understand why we can't just hold on to each other's hands. This time might be the last, unless I make it all to need you so. Take these broken wings and learn to fly again, learn to live so free. When we hear the voices sing of your love, and then I sing. Take these broken wings. Time waiting for the welfare dime. They can't buy a job. Daddy sits in dirty spies to catch the moral lady's eyes. Just money says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Ah, but don't you believe it? That's the way it's written. Play time in the TV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing, just free. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Just like guys in dumb. Maybe just don't want to let your finger. Maybe get a pistol on your phone. We got to install. Thank you for making this next one number one. Must understand for the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. There's a home with a witness for me. There all the sins I tried. You must try to feel that it means more than who needs a power and a heart can be broken. And I'm acting dirty and you're close to me. And I tend to believe I read it somewhere. We're in the School of Rock, and this song was written by our own Zach Mooneyham. Babe, I'm leaving. Must be on my way. The time is drawing near. My train is going. I see it in your eyes. The love beneath your tears. But I'll be lonely without you. And I'll need your love to see me through. So please believe me, my heart is in your hand. I'll be missing you. gentle strength I need. Please believe that it's true. Baby, Trashman didn't get my trash today. Oh, why? Because it wasn't my pay. strike one or raise and fair, so they can help pollute the air. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel, changing people's heads around. Go on the ground, young man. People make the world go round. Sitting in a easy chair on a fancy cigar and out of care. Lost coming on your radio. All right. That girl thinks that she's so fine. You gonna have my mind. That girl thinks that she's so smart. In the sheep she'll have my heart. Yeah. Ooh, she thinks in a no time flat that you'll be free and clear the sky. Oh, yeah. Her emotional rescue of love, get her free from the sun. Ooh. That girl think that she's so bad. She'll chase from the joint for sad, yeah.
Happy birthday, Teresa Murphy. Happy birthday, Teresa Murphy. To be clear, Teresa's birthday was Sunday. It was Sunday, but we are celebrating it Tuesday morning here in Puerto Rico. Here in Puerto Rico, it is Teresa Murphy. It is Teresa Murphy Tuesday. Teresa Murphy Tuesday here in Puerto Rico. Teresa Murphy, happy birthday from Puerto Rico. Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños, Teresa. Feliz cumpleaños, Teresa. Señora Teresa y su familia. Feliz cumpleaños desde Puerto Rico. God bless you, Teresa Murphy, Mr. Chuck, Ryan, and the entire Teresa Murphy family. And Mr. Chuck, we cannot forget Mr. Chuck. Mr. Chuck is the boss. He is the boss of the Teresa Murphy family. Okay, everyone, we are going to celebrate. We are going to celebrate Teresa Murphy's birthday. Hold on, everyone. Okay, today, I am sorry, hold on. My English is Spanish. Okay, it is January 14th. January 14th. But here in Puerto Rico, we celebrated today, Tuesday. Okay, it is now exactly in Puerto Rico. It is going to be 2 a.m. in the morning. 2 a.m. in the morning, the perfect time to celebrate Teresa Murphy's birthday at 2 o'clock in the morning. Teresa, please accept my sincere apologies. Do not forget that I work, and this is the only free time that I have. So please accept my sincere apologies for celebrating your birthday at 2 o'clock in the morning. But it is in good faith. It is in good faith. Okay, hold on. Okay, let us welcome our first invitees to the Teresa Murphy birthday here in Puerto Rico. Wait, let us go to the red carpet. We are now going to the red carpet. Hold on, everyone. We are going to the red carpet now. Let us welcome Deborah Roberts. Deborah Roberts and the entire Deborah Robert family here to celebrate Teresa Murphy's birthday. And Deborah says, happy birthday, Teresa. Okay, arriving now in his private helicopter. Just arrived from Germany. My nephew, Mob Rats Exposed, also known as Emery, arriving with his helicopter directly from Frankfurt, Germany. Emery, welcome to America. We have Emery, and Emery says, happy birthday, Teresa. Happy birthday, Teresa. We will have the translation in German in a few moments. So we have Emery arriving from Germany to celebrating Teresa Murphy's birthday. Okay. Here we have another gentleman arriving. This one arrives in a limo, in a Rolls-Royce limo, in white. And he's also wearing a white suit. We have Mr. the Great Tommy 2274. The Great Tommy 2274. Tommy, welcome, and thank you for coming to celebrate Teresa Murphy's birthday. This is going to be big. It is going to be big. Tommy 2274, welcome. Hold on. Here we have another limo. This limo is a Rolls-Royce. It is a Rolls-Royce pearl white, in diamonds. In diamonds, we have the beautiful, one of the most beautiful women on YouTube, but to be clear, accompanied by her husband, Mr. Mahale. Mr. Mahale and the entire Mahale family. Hold on, Miss Carol, hold on. Please forgive the cough. Miss Carol Mahale, here to celebrate Teresa Murphy's birthday. Miss Carol, God bless you. A big hug. Miss Carol, as always, showing off her diamonds. With little Carol. Miss Carol, a big hug. Miss Carol, thank you for coming to celebrate Teresa Murphy's birthday. A big hug for Miss Carol. Hold on, everyone. Okay, up to there are the invitees. We are expecting more people in a few moments. Okay, God bless you all. I want to thank you all for being in the chat family. The music that you heard was all dedicated to Miss Teresa Murphy on the day of her birthday. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Let me check the chat. Wait, let me get the magnifying glass. To be clear, I only have the StreamYard chat. So let me get the magnifying glass to see your beautiful messages. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. I am getting the magnifying glass. Hold on. The letters on the StreamYard chat, they're really small. I can only see your names. Also, I need glasses. Hold on, everyone. Okay, I am checking. Okay. Live from Washington, D.C. Took time out. And she is arriving in her private plane. This one has a private plane. The beautiful Senator Bella. Senator Bella representing, listen to this one. Senator Bella representing President Trump and the entire Republican Party. Senator Bella, welcome. And thank you for coming to Teresa Murphy's birthday great celebration. Let me repeat it again. Senator Bella arriving in her private plane. She is representing also President Trump and the entire Republican Party. So Bella, it is an honor. And thank you. Bella, everyone listen to this one. I will be throwing down the link. Bella will read in its entirety the message from Donald Trump to Teresa Murphy. So we are looking forward, Bella. Bella, I will be sending you the link. So keep that letter in your purse. That way you can read it to us on behalf of the Honorable President Trump to Teresa Murphy. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Let me check the entire chat. I don't want to miss no one. Hold on. Okay. This is what I'm going to do. We are going to start the celebration off with the words of my nephew, Emery. I am going to send you the link. You will come up the air. You will come on the air and you will give a birthday message. You will give a birthday message to Teresa Murphy. Hold on. I am getting the link for my nephew. Hold on, everyone. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to post the link for Emery, the most talented on YouTube. Hold on, everyone. Let me put on the red carpet first. The red carpet sponsored by Walmart. Only $13.99. Only $13.99. A beautiful red carpet. Hold on. Emery, comb your hair. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, the link is in the chat. Emery, press the link. And now a word from our sponsor. Before Emery arrives, a word from our sponsor.
Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is wrong.
I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. Hi, everybody. Can everybody hear me?
Huh? No? Uncle Edwin, how's it going?
Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. He lied about my son. This is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do.
Welcome, Emery.
Hi, what's up, Uncle Edwin?
Great. Emery, give us your beautiful message for Teresa Murphy.
Happy birthday to Teresa. Teresa's real good people. I hope she had a great birthday Sunday.
Emery, give us a message from Donald Trump.
Trump said you better vote for him in 4 years again.
Okay. So Emery, tell us what is new. What is happening? What is happening in your great state?
Over here, let's see. What's been going on over here? Oh, my uncle has got the first stages of dementia. So we're gonna be. He's in the hospital right now. He was living with my cousin, but he kept walking away and getting away. And they can't keep their eye on him all the time. So he wants to go into a nursing home, and my mother wants him there too. Because if he lives with my cousins, he's gonna get out of the house again. Like we found him. What's up, James? We found him literally. A bus driver went by twice and seen him laying on the road and stopped the second time and called an ambulance. He falls. He's 73 years old and he's not sound of mind, and he has a walking problem. He can't walk that right, so he's always falling and stuff. It's crazy.
And Marie, how old is he?
73.
I see. May God bless him, and I hope God, Emery, nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, Emery. I hope God helps. That way, his memory will come back completely. There is nothing impossible, but it's sad. Once a person, Emery, is in dementia, it is very sad. Check this out, Emery. I tell God, when I pray to God, Emery, I am 69 years old already. I pray to God every single day, Emery. Every single day I pray to God that if ever I start with dementia, I want God to take me as soon as possible. I want God, Emery, to send me the link immediately, and I'm gonna explain to you why. My mother, Emery, my dear mother, may God bless her memory. My dear mother always used to tell me, the most important thing a person can have is their brain.
Yeah.
Their brain must be 100%. Emery, you can have, and all the chat family, you can have all the pains in your body, but the most important, do not have pain in your brain, because no one, Emery, remember these words from your dear Uncle Edwin. No one, no matter how much someone loves you, no one, Emery, no one will take care of you like you do. Never forget that, Emery. Go ahead, Emery.
No, very true. Without your mind, if I was old and I was having that, I'd feel the same way, because if you don't know what's going on, it's not yourself. I would. My heart goes out to anybody with dementia.
Yeah, and check this out, Emery. Check this out, and Emery, please forgive the words. They are too raw. But this is what my mother used to say. But she used to say it in Spanish, but I'm going to say it in English. And I want you to put this in your wallet. My mother used to say, listen to this one, Emery, no one wipes your ass like you do. You see what I mean, Emery?
Yeah,
Emery, no matter. No, it can be the human that loves you the most, but only you can wipe your ass perfectly. No one else can do that. And if another person does it, Emery, no matter if they love you, they're always gonna leave a little spot. And that little spot, Emery, is gonna create a stink.
It's well said. You're right. Nobody's going to take care of yourself like you do, and nobody knows yourself like you do. James,
Let me tell you,
James, I'll be there.
Let me tell you, Emery, that is the saddest. Once a person lose their mental ability, it is like President Biden. You can see it, the way he walks, the way he stares, the way he just stands there like a zombie. May God bless him, and I pray to God I pray to God that all is well. But one of the things also, Emery, that President Biden has been a horrible president, because he has been a horrible president, is because of the dementia.
Yeah,
But let me tell he has over 40 years of experience. He should have been a good president, but it is the dementia. What is your opinion, Emery?
yeah, I would agree. Even though I don't like his policies or his party, yeah, he would be a president. It would be his office. He would know what's going on. But you're right, he is like that. So other people call the shots and take care of things. Yeah, he would be a better president by far because of all the experience he had and stuff. If he was all there.
Right. Okay, Emery, I want you to give me your analysis, your gut feeling about what happened in California with the forest fires.
Yeah, I've been watching that and studying it, and boy, the incompetence on the state of California. They're supposed to have organized cleanups, right? Every few years, you go in the woods and you have people take out all the dead wood, and you have controlled fires and all that. They were showing all the budgets of the firemen they cut and all this stuff, and no cleanups. They call like floor cleanups. They have a word for it out there. I don't know it, but yeah, they didn't clean up all the dead wood. No controlled fires. The firemen didn't know what was going on. It's incompetence of the state and the corruption.
Emery, can you see the chat?
Yes, I see James Simpson. He putting his thing. Join me 4 p.m. Eastern this Sunday for a run through the decade of the 80s. I will be there, James, and I will share it. Bella, how you doing? I see Carol. How's it going? Who else is in here? Deborah, how you doing? And of course, happy birthday to Teresa, because she's at the casino right now, hitting big.
Emery, did you mention Carol Mahale?
No, I did not, because I'm scared of Carol. No, I did. Yeah, Carol, how you doing? Carol threatens me a lot with switchblades. I'm joking.
And Emery, I must thank my sponsor, Miss Angel Gotti. Everyone in the chat that has a wrench that I have known for over 50 years, please press the link. Miss Carol, James, Bella, everyone, please press
the sponsor of our
link.
show. Yes, press the link. The sponsor of our show is going to hold a breakfast this week at her house. After this, I will give you her address privately. A big breakfast this week.
I want everyone, Miss Carol, press the link. James, press the link. I want everyone.
Everyone, get up here now, everybody.
I want everyone to press the link. That way we can join my famous nephew that just arrived from Frankfurt, Germany. Emery, how's everything in Germany?
Guten, very good. Everything's wonderful.
Emery, one question. What is the being that you are a specialist that you are a specialist, what is the main food of Germany, Emery?
Sauerkraut and hot dogs. They love sauerkraut over there. I actually don't like German food at all. I don't know what German food is. I think it's a lot of sausages and kraut or something, but I don't know what they eat over there, but I couldn't eat that. Oof. When I go to Germany, they bring Italian food in for me because Mussolini's there to greet me. So they always have some Italian food for me.
I see. And Marie, the Germans too. Wait, hold on. And Marie, being that you mentioned hot dogs, do they use Netix hot dogs?
Yes.
Let me, Emery, let me tell you, when I go buy hot dogs here in Puerto Rico, I always buy the kosher ones, the ones that have with the Jewish brand and the
Okay.
and the Jewish pickles. Go ahead, Emery.
Yeah, I've had them before. They're pretty good. I think I've ate them once or twice. But we got over here, we got a ballpark Franks and these things called soggies, which I don't like.
I see.
Soggy-
Emery, please forgive me for interrupting you. We have the beautiful Miss Emery. We have the beautiful Miss Carol Mahale, the Diamond Queen. She is the Diamond Queen of YouTube. Hold on, Diamond Queen, welcome, Miss Carol. Welcome. That is Miss Carol. I hope it's Miss Carol. Miss Carol, can you hear us? I think Miss Carol is muted. Emery, in case that is not Miss Carol, prepare the hatchet. Miss Carol, I cannot hear you.
No, that's not Carol. That's somebody messing around.
Okay. Let me not. Hold on, Emery. Okay. Emery, do you think that was Miss Carol?
I don't think so. Well, maybe it could have been. She had a problem with her phone, maybe or microphone.
Okay.
We'll know in the chat if she says it was her or not.
Let me check again. Hold on. Wait, Miss Carol. I hope it's Miss Carol. I hope it is Miss Carol. If not, Emery, we'll just kick out the person.
Yeah.
There's no problem here. Go ahead, Miss Carol.
Hello, MRE. Hello, Uncle Edwin.
Miss Carol Mahale, the beautiful Miss Carol. Miss Carol, easy on the diamonds.
I'm trying.
Miss Carol, give us the Teresa Murphy birthday message.
Teresa, I hope you had a wonderful birthday. You and your family are the best people I know. And I wish you nothing but wealth, health, and a lot of happiness.
Yeah, amen to that. They are a nice family, like a good all-American family, ain't it? Chuck's a great guy. He was a freaking coach, coaching his kids. They got one kid ready to be an MLB ball player. That's much respect and God bless them.
Yes.
Miss Carol, give us your gut feeling. Give us your gut feeling analysis of what happened in California.
Honestly, I think that the governor and the mayor messed up. And I think they're going to find out. You know, I was thinking about it, Uncle Edwin, and I seen a lot of these brush fires started by idiots just flicking a cigarette or something. And I'm wondering if that's what they're going to find
That's
on
very
how it
possible.
started.
Yeah, very possible.
That's
Very
what
true.
I think. But I feel horrible for those people. The one thing that surprised me, and MRE, I don't know if you know this or Uncle Edwin, I was watching a news report today. One couple snuck back to see their house was burned down, right? But outside, the statue of Our Lady and St. Joseph survived the fire.
Wow. Real wow.
Okay? I was shocked when I saw it.
Miss Carol, I am so glad that you brought up, that you made that comment. Check this out. Emery and Miss Carol and our chat family. In 1973, our Bronx apartment was completely burned. The whole building. The building that my parents and family lived since the 1940s. The whole building went up in flames. Check this out. In our apartment, in our apartment, we had the photo. We had a photo of Saint Michael on top of the door. Did you know? Check this out, Anne Marie and Miss Carol. The photo was in perfect condition after the fire.
Wow. Wow.
It was like the photo of Saint Michael. It was in perfect condition. It was like new, but the whole apartment black. That is that is that is something spiritual. So what you are saying, Miss Carol, it is correct. Let me tell you, I have seen many fires, and where the cross is, or anything, or an image of a saint, it is intact. Uh, Emery, give us a comment on that.
Oh, I believe that totally. Yeah, 100%.
So, Miss Carol, I am so glad that you brought up that topic. Uh, Miss Carol, the governor of California, in your opinion, should he resign?
Definitely.
And how about you, Emery?
Oh, yeah, Newsom should resign. They dropped the ball big time.
This is just my opinion. I have seen him a lot of times on the TV because here in Puerto Rico, the cable company I sub to, we have all the channels from the states. It is my opinion that he is just like a pretty boy, like a pretty boy. That is my opinion of him. Uh, like he projects himself like a Hollywood actor,
Yeah.
but I don't see what you have to be a good governor. That is just my opinion. What is your opinion? Do you agree or disagree?
I'll say I know I agree with you. He's not a good governor because, like I said, a state like California where you do have a lot of wildfires like that, you got to make sure that stuff's taken care of. There's cleanups, controlled burns, your fire department's funded right.
Now check this out. According to the news, this was this morning, but the numbers are adding up. Over 10,000 families lost their homes. They have nothing. Their homes completely burned down. They only have the shirt or the blouse that they have on. Now my question is this: all that money, Emery, Miss Carol, all that money that all these governors and different states that spent on all these criminal immigrants that have destroyed our cities. Now real Americans have lost their homes. My question is this: will the government be so charitable to help these people build up their homes again? Go ahead, Miss Carol.
This is the way I feel, Edwin. Number one, from what I've heard on the news reports, the first report I heard was he was given a lot of money and he decided to drain the water in California to put it into the Pacific Ocean to save some fish called smelt.
Yeah.
Then the second thing I heard today, which really disturbed me, was that all the fire hydrants were dry.
Yeah.
Okay? What person, I don't care if, well, what educated person, let me rephrase that, would do that? It was like he knew there was going to be a disaster. I don't care what anybody tells me, especially like MRE said with the brush fires and stuff.
Well, you're right. He knew, but he was hoping it didn't happen on his watch, right?
Right.
didn't happen anytime soon. But yeah, he neglected a lot, and they ripped down the dams, drained the water, all for that fish. And they said they could have helped the fish and the thing at the same time if he knew how to budget right.
Right. And the fact that the mayor cut $17 million from the fire department did not help.
No, not at all.
Okay. And listen, I'm a woman. I have nothing against people being firefighters or police women, whatever. But to make 80% of your fire department all women, let's be serious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay? I mean, you had men there that burned to death because they couldn't carry them out? Really?
Yeah, it is
No.
ridiculous. I can see maybe having a couple, right? That's no problem for a fireman. You got to carry people out. That's why it should be men, because you got to carry people out of friggin' fire burning places. And he asked, do I think the government is going to help, or maybe FEMA or something? But you're right, Uncle Edwin. The money they give everybody else, I don't think they're going to reimburse people. Maybe FEMA might help them a little. I'm not sure on that.
FEMA, let me tell you something about FEMA. Whatever FEMA does, this is what a lot of people don't know. It's like a loan, and then you have to pay it back. In a disaster like this, with all the money this government has given to foreign countries and immigrants and everybody else, they should be able to give these people the money to rebuild their homes and not ask for it back. That's my opinion.
I agree. Since they failed and dropped the ball and, took the dams away, didn't fund this or that, they should step in and help. But I don't think they will.
Oh, no, God forbid Newsom or Pelosi would have to empty their refrigerators and help somebody.
Oh, I want to ask you a question. Miss Carol and Emery, in your homes, do you have home insurance?
No, not me.
How about you, Miss Carol?
I do. I
Okay,
also
but-
have smoke alarms, a carbon monoxide detector, and I can't think of the word right now. It's escaping my mind. The fire extinguishers.
I see. Miss Carol, being that you have home insurance, this is an advice. I plan to do a live on it. It is important that everyone that has insurance, home insurance, car insurance, life insurance, this is very important. It is important that everyone read their policy. And I'm going to tell you why. You see, we have a lot of problems. The dealerships, at least the dealership that I represent, it is a very serious dealership. We are serious people, but they are a lot of insurance salesmen. To be clear, in every branch, they are good, honest people, but in every branch there is always there are a lot of not so good people. There are a lot of insurance. There are a lot of insurance agents that they are just there to sell. They don't care about the client. And one thing is what an insurance agent tells you, and another is what the policy states. So I am trying to motivate everyone. I will do a live soon on that. Everyone that has insurance, read your policy. Emery, do you have any insurance of any kind?
No.
Okay. Do your parents have?
I have an apartment.
Okay. Do your parents have any insurance?
My mother lives in an old place now, her and her husband, but years ago when they did have their home, they had insurance, yeah.
I see. Miss Carol, being that you have different types of insurance, when you have a chance, please take time with a dictionary, because some of the words the way they put the sentence is tricky. So I want everyone to read their insurance policies. That way, if something happens, you really know what the insurance company will cover. Got it, Miss Carol?
Oh, I read my insurance policy. I know what it covers.
Okay.
What do
You
they put?
you see the problem, Emery. The problem, and Miss Carol. The problem is that many people they just go by what the insurance agent says. You see, my mother used to say, my mother used to say, la lengua no tiene hueso. What does that mean? The tongue has no bone. The tongue has no bone. Being that the tongue has no bone, no matter what people say, the tongue will never have pain. The tongue will never have pain. Being that the tongue never has pain, so if you have insurance, please read your insurance policy. Go ahead, Emery.
Yeah, a lot of times it's probably vague or things like that, or they lie to people. So
Right.
people might get tricked. Sure.
Yeah. You see, because the majority of them, uh, uh, all these people that lost their homes, the majority of them, they have insurance. But I am sure what they are going to get is not going to give them enough, not even to, not even to construct the bathroom.
Wow. I wonder if the how many of them did have fire insurance? Probably not many.
And let me tell you, Miss Carol and Emery, being what happened in California, all the insurance premiums worldwide in all the states and all the territories, they are going to go up. But the most important, in the future, Emery, in the future, before you buy insurance, make sure everything is written. And also, Miss Carol, everything must be written. An example, an insurance agent can offer you something, but if it is not on the policy, it does not exist. That is the way it is. Go ahead, Miss Carol.
Edwin, I understand what you're saying because I canceled one insurance company because when I got the policy and I read it, now don't forget I live like semi woods, okay? And they stopped covering roof damage in case there was a storm, and they stopped covering if a tree hits your house, it's on you. They're not going to pay. So my husband and I, because I read the whole policy, turned around and went to a different insurance and company, made sure everything was insured, made sure we took pictures of everything in the house, including personal belongings, had that covered, and had the fire insurance in case, God forbid, there's a fire, that we're covered to rebuild the house and for all the personal belongings.
Yeah. So you get your stuff back. You gotta take pictures of everything so they know what's there. Having a
That's right. Every single thing.
It's amazing. They knew
Wow.
you lived near wood, so they took the tree thing out.
Yeah, and the roof. I laughed because what happened was the last time a hurricane hit us about 4 years ago, a lot of people were putting in complaints because there was also a tornado and they lost their roof, you know. And all of a sudden, the following year, the insurance company decided, well, we're not covering roofs anymore. Well, then I go find an insurance company that does.
Yeah.
You know, you got to do your homework when it comes to any type of insurance. whether it be life insurance, car insurance, house insurance, health insurance, whatever it is, you've got to do your homework. You've got to shop
They can get out
around.
of paying you, they will. If they can get out of paying you, they will.
That's right. They
And
will.
Marie, being that you are young, being that you are a young man, everything Miss Carol and I are saying, save it in your wallet, because one day, hopefully, you will be married and hopefully you will buy a home. That way you will be prepared, okay?
Okay, I will.
Okay, go ahead, Emery, go ahead.
Those poor people in California must be sick with no fire insurance. Like, especially the people who can't afford new homes. Like, some of them people have money, but I'm sure there's people, regular people there who lost it all.
Yeah, Emery and Miss Carol, I am imagining in my mind, all the people from California that lost their homes. There are businesses. I believe the banks have burned down also. I mean, uh, how is how imagine a human being. Just imagine in your minds a human being, a family. They lose everything. They can't take out any money because the bank burned down. There is no internet. There is no way to get any funds. You have no home. You have nothing. Imagine that. Emery, can you imagine that in your mind?
Well, I imagine it happening because it's happening now. But thank God that's never happened to me or anyone I know, and I hope it never does, because that's going to be terrible. You know, sitting there with your children, and no home. You're going to go sit in a motel and you just lost everything, including family pictures you can never get back.
That's right.
I've lost so many family pictures and fires over the years and floods.
You know, I was watching the news. And two firemen. The only thing that two firemen, they were trying to put out a fire at a home. The only thing that they could save was an antique clock of that specific family. They showed the two firemen carrying out the antique clock and putting it down at the curb. I mean, that was like very emotional. Did you guys see that on your news?
No, I didn't
No.
see that one. No, but that is, you see that, it's like, wow, like that could have been like maybe passed down to their family and stuff, and that's all they got left. Wow.
Emery and Miss Carol, do you have any friends or relatives in California?
No.
I have some friends.
No,
Some
I
friends.
don't have any
Miss Car-
relatives out there, friends.
Miss Carol, the friends you have, are they living in California now?
Yeah, but they're like 6 hours, one person, and she's 6 hours away from where the fires were.
Oh,
And
I
that's
see.
another thing that concerns me, because when Teresa was on when I talked to Teresa, because she was away the whole week with her family down in Arizona, and she said the smoke that was coming from the fires reached Arizona. So my concern for my friend was that if she was only 6 hours away, because I keep checking on her to see if her and her family are okay, because who knows how that smoke, if it's bad in Arizona, it's got to be bad throughout all of
Yes, you pick your
California.
whole neighborhood, or you say you don't get hit by the fire, but all of a sudden you look out your window, everything's black. Everything's smoke, and you're inhaling it or whatever. I can't believe there was smoke in Arizona. Holy crap!
Yeah, Teresa told me the other night. She said she could smell the smoke in the air.
Wow, and how far away is that? Oh, what, a state away?
I don't know. I didn't ask her, Amari.
I
But
think it's like connected to there, but stayed away. Wow, that's crazy.
so imagine people living in California, depending on how that wind blows. And God forbid, because what I heard tonight on the news is that the wind is supposed to start picking up again. So whatever
Right.
is smoldering is
That
going to reignite.
that is correct, Miss Carol. And another point that Miss Carol and Emery just brought up, the same health problems that the 9/11 caused. This is going to cause the same health problems.
Yeah, that
Yes.
smoke. Yep, all that going everywhere. Yeah, that's not good. Picture being a neighborhood over and knowing that fire's raging and just like trying to like rush and get everything. That's got to be horrifying and scary, for sure. Or hoping it don't come to your neighborhood, right? Like hoping it don't blow that way. That's got to be terrifying.
Now, Emery and Miss Carol. Now the question is this: what is California doing? What is California planning to do to avoid this? Because it can happen again, and also in many states where they have the same forest. What are the states going to do? The governors, because that can happen in any state. Imagine, imagine that all the 50 states and the territories, they have the same problem. You see,
That's
uh,
a nightmare.
it is my opinion. It is costly, but they must do it. They gotta put water pipes in these places. That way, when these fires start, being that the water pipes are already installed, that way they can fight it off quickly. Uh,
Ed-
Go ahead, Miss Carol.
Edwin, I'll give you an example. 3 months ago, there's a factory next to the development I live in, right? Some idiot, I don't know what he dumped in a dumpster, or she, a fire ignited. My husband was out on the deck and he says, Carol, look at this. He says, I'm getting nervous now because if it hits the trees, we're going to have a problem. Because there was it's a borderline of trees separating us from them.
Oh, all right. Well,
The fire department got there and it took them about an hour to extinguish this blaze. And I told my husband, get in from the deck because the smoke is starting to blow this way. You know, I was afraid of him getting sick
was
from
it
the
hitting your
smoke.
house big time? Were you getting nailed with the smoke?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was only like 10, 20 feet away from us.
Shit. Wow, that's close. Wow.
That's what I'm saying, MRE.
Very close.
And this is the second time this place has had a fire. Years ago, they had a big fire during a storm. And what ticked me off was they had a shed, this business, and it's up against like this little brick wall, and where the trees are that separate our property from theirs. The shed was filled with propane tanks.
Wow.
Not one fireman came over here to tell the people that lived towards the end or us to evacuate the house because that propane could have blown up. Thank God it didn't.
How many were there?
In the
How many
shed,
tanks? Yeah, how many tanks were there?
about 20, 30 tanks.
Wow.
And you know what that would have caused?
Yes, I do. That would have been very bad. Wow.
Okay.
Propane tanks explode. They're like big grenades.
Yes.
Right, right.
Scrap metal goes everywhere. It's no joke. You don't definitely don't want that near your house. Oof.
Yeah.
Well, they should have told people.
Oh, I had it out with the fire department, believe me. Because I went around knocking on everybody's door, telling them to get out of their house, and just in case. Take what you got to take and get out. Just in case.
Yeah, you can't take chances, especially with that propane tanks. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
They're like
And here's the
they go
best
everywhere.
part. Next to
Miss
that brick
Carol.
wall, right?
Yeah.
My
Oh,
house, like the people that live on my side, we have a natural gas line running against that wall, and next to it is our water line.
Oh wow. Wow.
So now, if that propane would have went, how do we know
God
that
forbid that
it
could have
wouldn't
blew the whole
affect the
neighborhood up.
natural gas line?
Yeah, that could have blew the whole neighborhood.
Thank you.
Very possible that the whole neighborhood could have blew apart for that. Oh my God. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Carol, remember when we were kids that in every block there was a red fire alarm, that if there was a fire, you used to pull the lever.
Yeah,
That's right.
Does that still exist in the streets?
used to.
No, not here because I'm in the country. What
Uh,
I do is dial 911 right away, on my cell, because I have the emergency contact that I can just hit an emergency button. It automatically connects me to 911,
I see.
and I just tell them what's going on.
How about how about where you live, Emery? Them red boxes, the old ones, do they still exist?
A few of them, but they don't work, right? There's a few of them still up from the old days. When I was a little kid, they worked. When I was little,
I see.
but not
When Miss Carol and I were kids in New York City, in every block. Remember, Miss Carol? You used to
Yep.
pull down the lever.
Yep, and I remember the boys on Halloween, as a joke, they thought it was funny. They would pull the lever on them.
Right. When Emery, when Miss Carol and I were kids in New York, the majority, I would say like 99%, 99% of the firemen, they were of Irish heritage. They were all like 8 feet. They were like 8 feet tall. Remember, Miss Carol?
Yep, and we had 1 or 2 fire hydrants on every block.
Right. And Miss Carol, remember in the summertime, they used to open up the fire hydrants
I
with
was famous for that.
they used to take Emery. They used to take a can of beer. Back then, a can of Schaefer beer, and take out the both the top and the bottom, and you had like a little hose. So the kid used to take a beer can, and it turned into a super hose. Remember, Miss Carol?
Well, I used to use a wrench to open up the fire hydrant. And then what I used to love was when the cars drove by, to put the wrench where the water was coming out, especially if it was a convertible, and spray the car with the
Right.
water.
Emery, when you were a kid, they used to open up the fire hydrants also?
A couple of times they opened them up, but it wasn't a thing. But sometimes some neighborhoods would do it, yeah. But our neighborhood
I see.
But my cousin's neighborhood did.
Yeah. Back then, Emery, when I was a kid, Emery, the kids, they took a beer can and they eliminated the top and the bottom. So the can had 2 openings. So that would be like a hose. And then they used to take it with both hands and press it where the water was coming out. So you had like a big hose, and it used to wet all the kids and the cars.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you think
Okay.
They still do that? Do you think they
Go ahead,
still,
Emery.
do you think they still do that in New York?
I don't know. I haven't been to New York since, let me see, 2018.
All right, because my cousin's stepdad used to have the wrench, this big wrench that he would open it up with on himself and let the kids all run through it, and then he would.
Emery, now the kids, they do everything in the computer with make-believe water. Let me tell you something, Emery and Miss Carol. Emery, remember that live that I did in the park with you?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yes, I do.
Let me tell you, we have the most, where I live, we have the most beautiful parks, and they're empty 24/7. Kids do not go to the park anymore. That
Yeah.
that is a sin. It is a sin.
Over here also, like the parks over here just become dog parks now. We just take our dogs over here. You don't really, very rarely do you see a mom or a dad with a couple of kids out there. Very rarely.
Yeah. Let me
Yes.
tell you, Miss Carol, do you take little Carol to the park?
Yes, I do. We have one
Okay.
here in Milford. We take her there. And then we have the airport park where we bring her to.
Let me tell you, Miss Carol and Emery, the most healthiest kids, that grow up are the kids that play in the mud.
Yeah, true.
I remember when we had sandboxes, Edwin,
Right.
in the
The
park.
famous, the
Yeah.
sandboxes. I
And the
used to
monkey
love.
bars.
Yeah, the monkey bars. Yep, yep.
I
They
used to hang from them and make my mother nervous. She was like,
Um,
you're crazy.
Miss Carol, when I was a kid, when I used to go to the park when I used to go to park in the morning, that my mother used to bring me to the park, I always remember this, always. All the Jewish people, they used to love to sit in the park in the morning. Back then in the Bronx, we had a lot of elderly Jewish people that were from the concentration camps, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Carol, and they used to love to sit in the park and tell the stories when they were in the concentration camp. Let me tell you, the Bronx, when I was a kid, it was 60% population of Jewish people in the Bronx, and the other percentage was Irish and Italian. That that was when I was a kid. But the majority of the population of the Bronx were Jewish people. They were Russian Jews. The majority of them were were people that made it through the concentration camps. Because I remember when I was a kid, they used to show me the numbers on their arms,
Oh,
and they
wow.
used to tell me the story, Emery.
So what would they all hang out there in the morning, have coffee? And
Yeah,
Oh,
the
wow.
Jewish people. Let me tell you, may God bless the Jewish people. At least when I was a kid, in the morning, 2 dozen, 3 dozen Jewish people, men and women, but they were elderly. They were elderly, and I was friends with a lot of them because I was a little kid. They used to call me, instead of saying Edwin, they used to call me Etalai. Etalai.
Oh, all right.
I remember that.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's Edwin in Yiddish.
right. Okay, it's gonna be 3 o'clock in the morning here in Puerto Rico. So I want to thank you, Emery, Miss Carol. I want to thank you as always, Miss Carol. Before I close, how is Mr. Mahal doing?
We're waiting for test results to come back.
Okay, so our prayers for Mr. Mahal. And how is my little Carol doing?
Little Carol is just fine.
Okay,
She's something else, but she's fine.
so may God bless little Carol. And your sons and daughters are doing good.
Yes, they are. They're all doing well. Thank you, Edwin.
Okay, Emery, give me an update. Give me an update on Mother Emery.
Oh, my mother's doing good. I seen her today. She was with my godsons and my godson's mother. They stopped by for a minute before they were going to the store, and I seen them today. I gotta stop by there tomorrow though.
I see. So Emery, your dear mom, she's doing good.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, we just got my
Okay.
uncle worrying about right now.
And Emery, and how about the bingo gambling operations?
It's work. It's going smooth. It's running smooth.
Okay. Hey, Emery, don't forget the 20%. Tell Mother Emery 20% every week. Okay, Miss Carol, give us your closing statement and give us and give the Californians a message.
To the Californians, my prayers are with you. My heart is with you. And if I were you, I would recall your governor and your mayor.
Yeah, amen.
Miss Carol, today's going to be Tuesday. What are your plans for Tuesday?
Today, believe
Yeah,
it or
what are your
not,
plans?
Edwin, the only Christmas thing I have left to take down is my tree.
I see.
And then I have a lot of rearranging to do around here, and then a heck of a lot of paperwork. So
I see.
I got to get
Miss
that
Carol,
done.
Miss Carol, a very personal question. What do you plan to cook for tonight?
For tonight, I'm doing, what am I doing tonight? Pasta
Oh, nice.
and meatballs.
Okay.
I'm
Miss
doing
Carol, Miss Carol, at what time can Emery and I go and have dinner with you?
5:30 every night.
Okay. Emery, we must go to Carol's house tonight. Put on the tuxedo.
I will. I will have the Luftwaffe take us there in a plane.
Okay. Miss Carol, anything else you want to add, Miss Carol?
No, Edwin, except that I'm praying for the people in California and I'm praying for everyone on
Okay.
social media that has people that are sick or that has, problems.
Okay. Miss Carol, as always, God bless you, Miss Carol. I give you a kiss on the forehead and God bless you. And I give you a big hug. And Miss Carol, do not forget, you are my little sister, okay?
Yes, big brother.
Okay. Emery,
Yeah.
give us your closing message.
All right, my closing message has been good to be up here with Carol and Edwin. God bless you. Happy birthday to Teresa, her 21st birthday. Happy birthday to the young lady. God bless her. And and God bless everybody in California. What I can say to them is just prayers. And like Carol said, get rid of the governors and the mayors.
Okay. Emery, before you leave, how is everything at the German embassy?
Running well. Everything's running smooth. The trains are on time. The buses are on time.
And Emery, how is Inga and Natasha?
They're doing well. Today they were playing hopscotch and they got into a fight with each other.
Emery, before you leave, that you make me laugh on Sunday when you went live, that they were talking about they were talking about hand jobs. And I said, under our, what did I say?
It was
Uh,
funny. You had me dying laughing. I was dying. I almost coughed up a lung. That was too funny, man.
Emery, under Islamic law, there will be no hand jobs on this chat.
You're a
Hey,
trip.
anyway, Miss Carol, God bless you. Emery, as always, God bless you and a big hug. And hopefully, Miss Carol, hope to see you Wednesday night at the Gotti Mansion.
Oh, I'll be there.
Okay. And God bless my nephew, Emery. God bless you, Emery. And Miss Carol, can you see the chat?
I will in a minute.
Okay. Miss Carol, give
Yes,
a blessing to everyone in the chat, please.
I will. I'm scrolling to the top. God bless MRE. God bless you, Edwin. God bless
Thank you.
James Simpson. God bless Bella. And who else? That's all I see. And God bless Deborah, because I know she was here earlier, and Tommy 2274.
Right. And God bless everyone outside of the chat. And God bless everyone on YouTube. And always special blessing, Miss Carol, special blessing for our dear friend always, Miss Angel Gotti. Miss Angel. Miss Carol,
Yes.
do you have a way of communicating with Miss Angel privately?
Yes.
Listen to me carefully, Miss Carol. I want you to tell Miss Angel she must take care of herself. This Sunday, her voice was horrible. That is due to a cold that she had. She must take care of herself. Okay, Miss Carol?
Yes, Edwin. I will tell her.
Okay, Miss Carol. Okay, everyone. God bless you all. Again, Miss Carol, thank you. And thank you to Emery. And thank you to all our chat family. Everyone, God bless you all. Wednesday night, please sub and support Miss Angel. Miss Angel will go live Wednesday night with the blessing of God. Okay, everyone, have a great evening.
You too,
I,
Edwin.
I am sorry, a great morning. A great morning. A big hug, Miss Carol. A big hug.
Same to you and your family.
Just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I think something is wrong.
I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. Hi, everybody. Can everybody hear me? Everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. He lied about my son. This is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do.
Okay, everyone, I want to clarify something. That way we will be clear. Miss Angel Gotti is very dear to my heart. The reason I put her intros, it is to promote her. It is to promote her. I want everyone. She will be accepting membership soon. She will be accepting membership soon. I want everyone to become a member. I want everyone to become a member of Miss Angel's channel. That is the purpose. That is the purpose of me putting on. And to be clear, Miss Angel does not need Uncle Edwin to promote her channel. I am a nobody on YouTube. Let me repeat it again. I have no problem with that. I am a nobody on YouTube. Miss Angel does not need Uncle Edwin to promote her channel on this channel. This is a microscopic channel. But I do it in good faith because Miss Angel is dear to my heart. So that is how come I promote her channel. And she is like my relative. She is like my relative. So I help my relative. I help my relative. I want everyone, once Miss Angel starts accepting memberships, everyone become a member. Everyone become a member. Support Miss Angel. Support Miss Angel. Okay, that is the purpose. It is in good faith. So I like to be clear. I am clear in everything. Hold on, everyone. Okay, everyone. Have a great morning. Hold on. It is now 3:13 in the morning. 3:13 in the morning here in Puerto Rico, and 2:13 in the morning in the East Coast. So God bless everyone. God bless everyone. Happy birthday, Teresa. Happy birthday, Teresa. And a big hug.
What you're thinking, there are some things you can't hide. I wanna know what you're feeling. Tell me what's on your mind.
Pure energy. Pure energy.
Here I am in silence, looking round without a clue. I find myself alone again, all alone with you. I can see behind your eyes the things that I don't know. If you hide away from me, how can I run home? I want to know what you're
What I am is what you see.
And so your guy, he's big back there.
Babe, this is the guy behind the guy behind the guy. But what I gotta tell you is, I cannot talk about it.
I understand.
He wants to come out here, quiet weekend.
I understand.
Bit of this, bit of that, no fuss.